Good morning, everybody. Or if you're watching this right now, we should probably say good afternoon. My name is Keven Hempel with Beacon of Hope Project in Oskaloosa, Iowa. Good morning all to all the Steve Shetler media watchers out there. Today we're going to be talking about taking ground. You guys see me wearing this hat right here. It says Take Ground. I received it from a great friend out of Ottumwa who actually met a couple of years ago. I think maybe either last year or the year before, and he is just somebody that you would, probably should meet one day. And I'm thinking right now that we should probably jump on a video with him one of these days and deliver the encouraging word. So take ground, what does that mean? Well, for many of those that love the Lord, take ground means something very specific to them. For others that don't know the Lord, take ground today is going to be talking about ground in the heart. And so what is that? And so if we think about our heart, we can think about seeds or other things that can get planted in our heart. Whether that be good or bad, there could be a, good seed of hope and joy and love. There could also be a bad seed of what some could call rotten fruit. From that seed, it actually takes and can take root in our hearts, and then it could manifest itself and come out as a anger towards our loved ones, or it can come out as a sharp word towards our leaders of our cities or our businesses locally or our churches locally, or even just our family members. And so by take ground, whenever I say take ground, or we're talking about heartland here in the heartland, we really have to pay attention to the seeds that are getting planted, and that the seeds that we're allowing ourselves to plant into our hearts. Does that make sense for you? If it doesn't, rewind this video and start from the beginning again, because there is a message in there for many of you that needs to be heard. Throughout my years of being on social media, I have watched and paid attention to the different posts and different blogs that have come out, not just on things like Facebook or YouTube or Instagram or LinkedIn, but things on other people's websites where there's a depth of information that people like to write. And when you start to pay attention to those things, you start to see a stream and a pattern of what's actually happening in life today, where people are at. And for those of you that are watching this here from Iowa, we just went through this past week with a huge snowstorm. I'm not quite sure what the numbers were. However, it was a lot. It was a lot more than what we've been used to over the past several months. And then we got hit this week with cold. And so now we're sitting in minus 13 or minus 17 degree weather. And the things that we have seen on social and the things that we have been talking about lately over the phone have been very, very sharp and very, very rooted in difficulty and challenges, and not so much of joy, kindness, not so much out of love. It's been really difficult, and I would can say that a lot of that difficulty comes from isolation. We can be isolated easily. We've seen that the weather changes, and then all of a sudden we're sitting at home. We've seen by ourselves. We've seen what's happened with COVID since 2020. And we're expecting more situations to happen where we have opportunities to isolate ourselves. And I suppose what I'm just letting you recognize and see right now is that it's important to recognize when we're isolating ourselves. It's important to reach out to those that need that can help you, those of us that can help us. I do the same thing. I have a friend with me this week who's been here for the past week as well, and there are other people that I know that are calling upon their friends or mentors or pastors or business leaders and everything else. And so during these times where it can feel like we want to isolate ourselves, it's really important to be able to take back that land, take back that ground of our hearts, and really recognize what's going on in life. And so the ways that I do it are I journal, I will read the Bible, I will read a book, I will go for a run, I will watch what I'm eating, because food has a lot to do with the isolation process and how we're feeling. And so yeah, in the part of taking back ground, it's just really, really, really important for us to pay attention. Everyone individually first, because revival happens personally first before it happens at a corporate level. And so we all need to come together in unity and to be able to take back that heartland in the heartland, if you understand. I love you. Thank you so much. Please reach out if you enjoyed this. Great. If you didn't, watch it again. It's much like if anybody's ever eaten In-N-Out. It took me 3 or 4 times to go to In-N-Out and have some burgers and French fries to realize that I really like that place and it's really good. And I also love Chick-fil-A. That's right up the road in Pella. So we might have to go out there today or the next day and go grab some food. So once again, love you. Kevin with the Beacon of Hope Project in Oskaloosa, Iowa, and have a very, very, very awesome day and stay warm. Have a great week as well. We'll see you soon.